issue of kidnapping and banditry is a big problem that is trying to bring down this nation. And when it happened, we tend to blame it on the federal government alone. On Monday, at early hours of Monday morning, this same bandit entered a community in my senatorial district, Ayedon, Bono, and they kidnapped about 28 people. In fact, it's a daily occurrence in my state, but we cannot talk much. My point is, the federal government proposed issue of state police and also forestry guard. We have not been able to put that into action in terms of bringing it into law. But the enormous funding going into our state government lately, state governments all over the country, they have to be involved in funding of equipping our security forces and allowing local government to work. Because there are so many ungoverned spaces all over the nation. Local government and administration are not allowed to work. If they are working, just like the Chief of Defense Staff told us during the explaining here, that if local government administration are allowed to work, it will reduce ungoverned spaces in this nation. So we must bring about local government to run, and our state governments must be involved by funding, equipping our security forces. Look at, if we have drones all over the nation, funded by state government, even if it is just surveillance drone, that is going to help a lot. Even state government can even go into attack drones. But we are leaving all this, we are blaming everything on the federal government. There is need for the state governments to also be involved in ending this insecurity. Thank you.
Senator Yunus.
Thank you, Mr. President. And for whoever had any security training or knowledge, we know that it might not be too proper for us suggesting solutions to security problem on national program like this. We are live. What it means is that probably these bandits who are watching these television stations and you are giving solution to your perceived problem. I would rather want to suggest that the Senate gave room for the Committee on National Security to receive suggestions from senators, collate them and discuss them with the leadership of the National Assembly.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Senator Kausmela.
Mr. President, let me join my colleagues in sympathizing and commiserating with the good people of Oyo, the families and the entire government of Oyo State, where this very heinous crime occurred. And at the same time, commend my brother, Senator Buhari, for bringing this very important motion to the Senate. Mr. President, quite all right, it is very sympathetic. We really sympathize with the situation, and we are not praying occurrence of this kind of thing in any part of Nigeria. At the same time, Mr. President, let me commend Mr. President for his quick response by sending a higher delegation to the people and government of Oyo State to console the family and, of course, to carry the message of hope to the people that the government in their own part are doing their own best to make sure that they rescued these victims. And at the same time, Mr. President, deploy 1,000 forest guard to the Oyo forest just to stop and continue occurrence of this incident. Mr. President, we are commending Mr. President and the executive and our security agencies. But at the same time, Mr. President, I think there are so many incidents occurred in some part of Nigeria. Today in the morning, I was listening to BBC, where one of our colleagues, Muhammad Ali Ndume, is lamenting what happened in Maiduguri, where almost 40 children were kidnapped in his own constituency. Yesterday, the House of Representatives carried similar motion on Maiduguri issues. Therefore, I am pleading with the executive, more especially the father of the country, Mr. President, to do the same kind of commitment to the good people of Borno State and other part of Nigeria, where there are so many victims in the hand of kidnappers. Doing so will give hope to Nigeria, and it will show that Mr. President is committed to the welfare and security of the people of Nigeria. But really, we really commend Mr. President. This is a sign of good governance, responsiveness.
Thank you very much. I now call on Senator Adams Oshomole.
National Security Advisor should establish a helpline and emergency line. Nigeria.
Of those who love their lives in the ugly part of things. May the souls of all Nigerians are Senate. In the absence of any opposition, please let's revert to committee of the whole.
The whole for further consideration of this report. I so move.
Minority Leader. Distinguished Senator Anthony Ane.
And distinguished colleagues, my name is